Hello, McFluffy52 here, back with some more Phyrexia All-1v1 action, and today we're playing a deck that I'm calling True Chaos, because, well, we're playing two pretty chaotic cards here with Chaotic Transformation and Capricious Hellraiser. So, what Chaotic Transformation does, it's a 6-mana sorcery that allows us to exile a target artifact, creature, enchantment, planeswalker, land, and then we exile or we reveal cards from the top of our library until we find a card that shares a creature type with it. And then we put that card, or not a creature type with it, a card type with it, and put it onto the battlefield. The plan is here we'll use this on a enchantment creature and an artifact to go ahead and get ourselves for the creature. We're going to be hitting Capricious Hellraiser. It is the only creature in our deck, and so in order to exile a target creature, we have a few cards that actually produce creature tokens with Elder Dragon War, the Stimulus package, and the Viral Spawning. And then we're hoping to hit a treasure token that we create from Big Score or Stimulus package to exile an artifact to get ourselves a portal to Phyrexia as our only artifact in this deck. And then lastly, with our enchantment, we're hoping to hit another Stimulus package. The reason being is because, well, we're not going to have that many cards in our graveyard. So when Capricious Hellraiser enters the battlefield, what it says is that you exile 3 cards at random from your graveyard, and then you choose a non-creature, non-land card from among them to copy, and then you can copy it and cast that copy without paying its mana cost. So the idea is we play Chaotic Transformation, we hit a treasure token, we hit an enchantment, and we hit a creature, and then we resolve the enchantment and artifact. Did I say enchantment twice? We hit an artifact, an enchantment, and a creature token. We resolve the artifact first, and then the enchantment, and then the creature. Hopefully we hit a Stimulus package, because with a Stimulus package we can produce another creature token. And then with our Capricious Hellraiser, it will hopefully exile a the Chaotic Transformation we just casted, so that we can go ahead and do that again. This can allow us to get 2 portals on turn 5 if we're really lucky. This deck is definitely a bit jank, but I think it's a really fun combo that it can be really crazy when you get to pull it off. We have some other cards in here to help with the combo, but there will be a full deck at the end of the video, so stick around if you're interested in that. And if you enjoy Magic the Gathering Arena videos, consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and see how we can do on the ranked ladder. I've been playing this deck in the standard play mode, so this might go much worse because ranked is typically people are more geared to win playing more aggro or meta decks, and this deck is not necessarily the definition of meta. This hand is not terrible because we got some Brotherhood's Ends, the Burn Down Houses. These are 2 cards in here that just are here to act as sweepers. To burn down the house, we can use the second ability of it to create 3 red devils, and then we can potentially exile one of those devils as part of our Capricious, or not Capricious, our Chaotic Transformation. Anyways, bit of reunion. It looks like our opponent is playing soldiers. Yeah. Off to a slow start. We're not doing great here because we can't seem to find any lands. Though we do got, like, sweepers if we can find one more land, so if this opponent plays out any sort of creature... Okay, I take that back. Thalia needs to rotate, that's all I'll say. We're not finding any lands, so this is gonna be rough. Yeah, pack it in. This game is over. If we don't find a land off the top this next turn, probably we'll just concede and go next to save ourselves the trouble. There's not much a good way to get it back into this game. Alright, we'll keep playing. There's a small chance. Problem with Siege Veteran is whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1. Ooh, and Muriel. Okay, yeah. Pretty much game. Not only do we get less lands than the soldier deck, we also yeah, that'll do it. You can see that we had a 50% win rate before this loss, so this deck is not like crazy good. I haven't played that many games of it, but I just wanted to show off the combo because I thought Playing Capricious Hellraiser and Chaotic Transformation was so much fun. We saw an opponent doing it in, I think it was not our mill video, the video, not yesterday's video, the video before that. We saw an opponent playing Capricious Hellraiser and Chaotic Transformation, so that's why we decided to try it out here. This hand is interesting. Whatever, we'll just try it out. Try it on. We don't have any sort of early game. But we can big score away this Portal Phyrexia, and then we can play Capricious Hellraiser next turn. Which means that we get a Portal. Because it will exile both our big score and our Portal, and then we can just choose the Portal. Because when you only have 3 cards in your graveyard, it's a lot less random. I'll go ahead and do this. Pretend like we might be holding something up. Our opponent playing Will Geist. I haven't seen this card like ever. Very intriguing. Graveyard deck, so we're a reanimator deck. Interesting. We'll play Mishra's Foundry just as a way to defend ourselves. They don't have a pump spell. Body Launder? Okay, so they're like a full-blown graveyard deck. Interesting. I am sorry to announce your Willow Geist will be heading to the grave. You get to gain 1 life though, which is nice. Creature dies, connive. We are a little bit away from casting any of our things here, which is annoying. Urborg Lurgoyf. I'll go ahead, pass the turn. We're not taking that much damage. If they play 1 more creature, we can still Portal to Phyrexia to away everything. I don't know, they're going to play 2 creatures, so they're going to be able to keep whatever they want. That's not the end of the world. We'll have a flying dragon. Yep. Ow, ow. Discard the portal. 2 treasures. Ooh. We're looking pretty good here, I'm not gonna lie. We'll play out this. Get ourselves a portal. Yeah, I'm more interested in the portal than the free big score. They're probably gonna keep their body launder around, I would guess. I mean, they could return their Urborg Lurgoyf. That might be worth. 0 counters, I'm pretty. No, they had 1 counter. So below Contaminator is gonna trample over, which is unfortunate. But they have a really nice Reanimator shell here. Because this Gurgling Anointer can return the Body Launder, which can return the Gurgling Anointer. I don't think they have, like, I don't think they can do it at, like, the same exact time. So we'll get ourselves another portal this next turn, with Chaotic Transformation on this treasure. They do not have enough mana to reanimate with this. This is a new card from Phyrexia All Will Be One. If you pay 5 or more into it, you can reanimate a creature value with mana value 5 or more or whatever. Alright, we're gonna go steal their Body Launder, I think. Sounds pretty good to me. Oh, you know what we can do? I didn't even think about this. Wait, Bitter Reunion. Do we have enough mana to do what we want? Nah, we only have enough mana to go ahead. Yeah, there's nothing. My question is it better to instead play Stimulus Package out here and something else now? We need to get rid of their thing, so we'll go ahead and just grab this. And then we won't do any creatures here, I don't think. Actually, we could go ahead and exile their Willowgeist and see what they hit. That might be worth. Just to get rid of it, so that they're not able to recur it and gain a bunch of life with it. Do we want to? Nah. No, yes, maybe so. Nah, let's not do it. Submit 0, submit 0. One land. Get rid of this Carpolusian Forest. See what we get. Focus on our portal. Boom. Gain some life. That's fine with us. Is our opponent playing Invoke Despair is the real question here. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Willow Geist here, and then grab ourselves Bloated Contaminator. Alright, Stimulus Package seems like a good option here. And then we go ahead and do this. Discard Viral Spawning, so we can play it from the graveyard if we get the right card. Ooh, we draw into another portal. We'll be able to just cast that next turn. Do we want to attack in with our Body Wanderer? Let's go ahead and no that. We do have a Chaotic Transformation to hit with our Capricious Hellraiser, so if we play Capricious Hellraiser, we can get both our final portal and our my turn. Done. Ooh, we could just get our Capricious Hellraiser and go ahead and do it for free. And then we grab Gurgling Anointer of our own. Well, guys, we get to cast the Chaotic Transformation. And then we do this on creature. And our opponent's had enough. I mean, yeah, once you establish the portals, you can really just play the game in a lot of different ways. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But getting Portal out there so early means that it's not too hard to win in those scenarios. The problem is you need to survive like 5 turns. The earliest you can do it is like turn 5. Because you play package on 4, but then you play another land and then you play Chaotic Transformation. Actually no, you need... I think you need more than that technically. Anyways, this hand does not look too awful, so we'll go ahead and try it out. Trying out these viral spawnings. These give us like a 3/3 token that we can chaotically transform on, right? Or use chaotic transformation on. And they also provide like a 3/3, right? So it's not a terrible body. Got a 1 with the multiverse. Probably want to be discarding that if we can find one or draw discard cards. Soldiers, are we? Well, they had a slow start, which is good for us. I'm gonna drop that. Though Denick is rough. Need to get rid of Denick. Ooh, Denick into Harbin. Or Harbin into... Yeah, Denick into Harbin. First. Rugged Highland, we'll save that for later. Would like to get a creature out here that can block effectively. Stimulus package. If we draw an untapped land and a capricious and a chaotic transformation, we'll have a decent go here. Please no siege, veteran. Opponent has had a very strange start to their soldiers gameplay. Like soldiers has like 8 1-drops. I'm surprised that they've struggled this much. I will go ahead and play the Rugged Highlands next, I think, so we can burn down the house the following turn, because we're looking pretty dead here, and pretty soon, pretty dead. Unfortunately, we'll have nothing else to do. I'm thinking real hard about those soldier plays. Gonna play Rugged Highlands. Oh, you're kidding me. That's actually painful. Okay, nothing. You can play Malira. Just play out, or not Malira. I'm thinking of What is the name of the soldier where you attack in and you get a bunch of soldier tokens? Muriel. Okay, it started with an M. Opponent has quite the expensive soldier deck. Bye bye. We have to play Denick from their graveyard. We really need to find something here like this next turn, because we're gonna be dead very soon. That is something. Do we want to take 3 next turn? I think we take 3 for the potential upside of hitting something that we can use this stimulus package with. The downside is we take 3 here. Okay. We're just gonna main phase it. Do they have like a Harbin? Well, no, Harbin's not even gonna be relevant because you need several soldiers for it to be relevant. They should have waited until the end of our turn because we can now Brotherhoods and their Resolute Reinforcements potentially. Though they might be holding up a counter spell. Thankfully, we just top decked another burn. Counter. Nope. Okay. I think we might just go ahead and play out another stimulus package. Because that means next turn we can play one with the multiverse and then portal. I think that gives us 8 mana. Pass turn. And then we can start playing with the graveyard. The sweepers have proven their worth. I'm surprised that our opponent was playing a very slow soldiers deck. They didn't have any 1-drops. Which is a mistake if you're playing soldiers. Come on. Though they could Resolute Reinforcements and then Siege Valiant Veteran on their turn. They could cast Resolute Reinforcements now. Yeah, and then they Valiant Veteran and we're dead. We should have probably not gone ahead and tapped down our Mishra's Foundry. Will it prove to be the death of us is the question. Do you have it, opponent? Elspeth? That is not quite enough, actually.
Every job is an opportunity to learn more about this city.
Oh wait, that might be enough.
May your
This is a very high curve. Yep. Alright, so we made a mistake here having our Mishra's Foundry tapped down. Actually, no, we're good. Watch. Watch. I almost forgot. Stimulus package. Pass the blockers. Nah, I'm good, sir. You have to cast the portal here instead of just burn down the house because the sack will get around the protection token that they had. Burn down the house should deal with Elspeth here. We also have the Elder Dragon War. This has been the slow version of the deck, where we just kind of control the board with the Brotherhood's ends and burn down the houses until you can actually do something. Yeah, that's not going to cut it.
let's do this together.
The Elder Dragon War here, the first chapter, it deals 2 damage to each opponent and creature. Or we can Brotherhood's End. We'll likely though look to play off the top of our library with this one with the multiverse if we can. The one with the multiverse, the singular one with the multiverse in our deck is going to put in some work. We could Brutal Cathar away there. That seems kind of funny. Maybe we do just take the creatures that we can. Go ahead and steal their Valiant Veteran before it comes relevant. Oh yeah, everything is 1 cost because of Thalia. Alright, we're gonna lose the Valiant Veteran, so this was a really bad choice actually in terms of what we choose. Go ahead, spend the 2 damage to each opponent, play out the land, play out another portal. Are we worried about... Now we have Burn Down the House in our hand. The only thing... Ooh, shit. We tapped our Mishras. Alright, do they have Resolute Reinforcements number 3? No, they don't. Okay, we live. We live. There's no hasters that they have. Okay. Do you have something to combo with that? Otherwise we're just gonna burn down the house. Or we might just Brotherhood's End. We'll probably burn down the house though. Do we have any creatures in our graveyard? No, we don't. Oh, they actually just go digging. Okay, so that makes the Brotherhood's End potentially useful. Well, they're gonna get a shield counter. We can just play the portal. Oh. Oh. Do they have the equipment cost for it? Fuck. Oh wait, no, it's not legendary. Thank God. Yep, that doesn't give it haste because it's not legendary. That's a nice card to be playing with the Muriel. That's nice. Smart. Smart card to be playing with it. Man, I wish I could reanimate their creatures like after we cast this Burn Down the House. Well, in the meantime, we'll just go ahead and doesn't really matter what we pick, does it? I mean, yeah, no, it doesn't. Actually, no, if we can pick up the where is it? Valiant Veteran, the Muriel, and then we can just play the Portal, and that should get rid of. This Elder Dragon War is not super useful. We go ahead and discard that and see what we draw into. Big score is not terrible. Go ahead, cast this to 1 with Multiverse, I think is the idea. Our opponent, they've had enough. They've seen enough portals. How many portals does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? No, I'm joking. How many portals does it take to win? The answer is 3. 3 portals. I mean, this is like 2 games in a row where we ended up with like 3 portals. That's some serious portaling. The first video on this channel is actually a portal deck. Because I started making videos at the start of Brothers War because I was so excited for the set. I thought I would give it a try. The very first one is a Portal Phyrexia deck, a mono white Portal Phyrexia deck. I don't know why I kept this hand. This hand's pretty trash. Ooh. Especially into Toxic. This is gonna be a lost game, I'm like 90% sure. I'm gonna play this Mishra's Foundry out here to defend us for like 1 turn. I don't know. Welcoming Vampire. That's interesting. Last turn. Stop giving it away, game. Don't tell them about the Mishra's Foundry. You're fudging me. Alright, you get to attack him. Are we just dead? I don't think we're just dead. We're just like 90% of the way there. We had no early game, no sweepers like we hoped for these sorts of matchups. Another Welcoming Vampire. That's about to do us in now. But it seems very strange to be playing Welcoming a Vampire and then something like In the Trenches. Do we want to take damage? Well, I don't even think we can block at this point with the stimulus package tokens. We'll just go take 5. Elder Dragon War. That's not going to do anything now, is it? Unfortunately, we did not hit any draw this card to toss this Portal Phyrexia. You're dead in the air. Just good game and concede. That is the play pattern. Yep. Toxic. I mean, we didn't really have any good good cards to be playing early, so it's a bit my fault. But those matchups are going to be hard regardless. Even if we mulligan down to like a sweeper, the chances are they probably have a better hand, or like a good, like, even if we mull down to a sweeper, they can still win. So it doesn't feel great to do that, and then have nothing to actually like combo off with. And we had the Capricious Hellraiser and Portal Swimming's package. Another sus keep, but we'll give it a go. I love the art on this card. Even if this card's not amazing, it is fun. It is fun for the art. Fun for everyone. We do not have any treasure tokens, unfortunately. Go ahead, make yourselves a 3/3 with Toxic 1. The reason this card's in the deck, instead of like an actual like creature again, is because we need to hit Capricious Hellraiser with a Chaotic Transformation. Our opponent, do we want to go for the throat the token? It's up to you, opponent. It is up to you. So what we'll likely do is we'll play the Elder Dragon War, discard this portal to it. Well, we'll probably do the 2 damage first, but opponent rips out the Shield Physique. Fair enough. I feel like you probably wanted to save that for when we combo off, but you can do whatever you want. I'm not your dad. Show us the black counterspell. We're gonna burn you out with enchantments. Believe it or not, that's actually the secret tech of this deck is we play Elder Dragon War, 2 damage to the face, and then we play it again, and then we play it again, and then we play it again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Opponent stuck on 3 lands, or did we just go first? I can't remember. Feels like we went first. Yeah, they're not stuck on lands. Why would they be stuck on lands? Right? Okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This Brotherhood's End isn't useful. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. 6 damage? Why is Shieldred a card? Like, we're gonna be dead. We're actually just dead to the Shieldred, basically. It's crazy. Go ahead, end turn. That filled up our graveyard, so we have less a chance of hitting this portal. I think we just go for it. Though if they invoke Despair us here, we're pretty much donezo. Shieldred on 4. Shieldred on 4, and we didn't have a burn down the house in hand. We're gonna big score this one of these burn down houses away, I think. At least if we hit a burn down the house, if we cast a, yeah, if we hit a burn down the house with our Capricious Hellraiser, at least that'll work. Alright, we're gonna take 4, and then we're gonna take 1 from upkeep, or 2 from upkeep, and then we're gonna take 2 from these. So we'll go down to 2. This is so dumb. Shieldred is such a dumb card. Like, it stuck on the battlefield 1 turn and stopped us from drawing cards. Well, it didn't really stop us from drawing cards, more so we just like suicided into them. It's just so annoying though. We're gonna take another 4 damage here and then take 2 damage on our upkeep. I mean, we're pretty much dead to like an underdog hasted out. That's what we're doing, opponent. You're dying. Get a 4/4 flying. Gonna play this out. See what we hit with it. Everything in our graveyard should be something that we can cast with our with our Capricious Hellraiser. Yeah, ideal thing would be this portal. You're not gonna stop anything, opponent. You have 0 interactions right here. The only thing you can do is create your Bankbuster. You're holding up Prado. Like, opponent, you basically got the win. Just let me try to do my thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got it. That was like a 50-50 chance. Less than a 50-50 chance, but my goodness, that was good luck. That's some good stuff. But if they have another shielded, we just die. That's the fun things. If they have another shielded, we're actually dead. We need to reanimate their shielded. Actually, if we reanimate the shielded, are we dead? And you spend all this time roping us when we cast the Capricious Hellraiser, you fucking twat. I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, what? Mono Black. Ah, so obnoxious. So bloody obnoxious. What is this? We keep getting hands where you get like no lands. Hmm. Do we want to keep this? I don't really think so. Bank Buster, yep, that's pretty standard issue. Bitterine, get this portal in the graveyard. They ain't gonna be doing much in our hand. Cast out this viral spawning, or we could Brotherhood's End away their Bank Buster. Hmm. What do we want to do? Because we could bitter or Brotherhood's End away their creature, or we could Brotherhood's End away their Bank Buster, or we could just play viral spawning. We could also just bitter reunion the portal and hope to draw into actual lands and chaotic transformation, or like a must be a bitter reunion the portal. I think I feel bad doing this, but I mean I kind of feel good about it now, considering we're not going to be drawing any lands. I'll probably discard the viral spawning to the big score, assuming that we hit our land drop here. Opponent hitting theirs. You have Invoke Despair. You don't have mana for Invoke Despair. You have not enough black sources, thankfully. Shieldred could come out here and then we take a lot of pain. That old hag. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I think the sounds are gone. Cut down. I hate it here. I hate it here. Like, what the hell? We're dead! If we get a 4/4, just, like, the thing is, we're not gonna be able to cast this Capricious Hellraiser. Ay, caramba! I can't right now. Children, you absolute menace. I hate you. Like, we could bitter score or big score and then discard the one with the multiverse and hope to hit it with the Capricious Hellraiser. Problem with that is then we go ahead and die to the big score, and the next turn's attack, we could Elder Dragon War, blow up two of their things, and then discard stuff, maybe next turn, but that's not really helpful to discarding and drawing because we're gonna die. Well, then we just die next turn. We could create the token. We could sweep her with Brotherhood's End. The token would die to another cut down with Jace. But that doesn't really make a difference. We can just block the Shieldred if we do that, though. But that's not that helpful. Oh, we just passed turn. Well, that also works. I'm surprised we had that short of a timer. That is unfortunate. Come on, opponent. You attacking with everything, we die next turn. Whatever. Okay, we'll just go next. Man, I really want to show off, like, the double portal. Because I don't think we got off the double portal like I was hoping quite yet. We got it off like a bunch of times when I was playtesting this deck. Those were more like standard games, so you didn't die like turn 6, 7 consistently. Which you're going to on the ranked ladder. If you die turn 6, 7 consistently on the ranked ladder, you're lucky, honestly. Because the amount of decks that will murder you in much fewer turns is crazy. Big score. Stimulus package and the big score are both pretty good. Stimulus package is the best for us, but I mean, I guess we drew another one. Dreams of Steel and Oil, is that coming out next? Like, come on, dude. What do we want to get rid of here? Stimulus package is kind of important, so we'll go ahead and get rid of this mountain. Let's draw into another. Oh my god.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people drop it.
This is kind of shit because our graveyard's filled with trash right now. We're just dead. Yeah, probably. Mono Black, I will never be with friends with you ever again. It's okay
We
though.
all have things we'd rather forget.
I can discard this forest. And then next turn we can play our Hellraiser. Hopefully we'll hit something actually useful instead of one of our like umpteen lands that we've had to discard Liliana. Come on, opponent.
You won't be.
I like how they can literally discard their entire hand. It doesn't matter because you're playing black and you only need Shieldred and like Invoke Despairs. That's it. All you ever need. Ooh. Whatever, I'll just play this. The most interesting option. All lands? Okay, I was about to lose it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot Shieldred just rams us. Make us sack all of our permanents. GG. Oi, oi, oi. Like 3 or 4 discard spells. And then Liliana. This is a jank deck. Especially if we can't find the sweepers and cast them. And we have like 3 Brotherhood's ends. So it's not like we shouldn't be hitting them. But we have not been hitting them when we want to be. Hand's pretty good. Actually sort of curve out on this one. Assuming our opponent doesn't blast us off the face of the planet. So we just need to get 4 lands, and then we can play Stimulus Package and reanimate this portal. They might go ahead and exile one of these portals, so we might have to discard another one, because they're playing black, so they might have the Graveyard Trespasser. Nope, Mirror Breaker. Go ahead and play the top lane. We could better reunion away the multiverse. That sounds good. And then we don't have to worry about graveyard shenanigans. Unless they exile both of our cards in the course of these next 2 turns. I guess it's technically possible. Play Graveyard Trespasser, they exile something, and then when it attacks next turn, it exiles something. Chaotic Transformation, I don't think that's as good as us just jamming one of these Hellraisers down. End turn. Transform. Draw this card. Look for that Invoke Despair. Make it sack one of these enchantments. Come on. Show us the Invoke. Don't disappoint. No? No Invoke? Coming after you attack? Or are you playing like Jin Gataxias? I don't think I've seen any Jins in ages. Okay, our opponent is holding up mana. It's weird. Alright, show us the counterspell. What? Kill? Kill it? Sure. It just goes to our graveyard so we can... Wait, it exiles itself. That's so troll. Because they killed it instantly. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, now we get the portal from our hand for free. Bingo, bango. We got a lot of enchantments to sacrifice, so we don't have to worry about Invoke Despair killing off our bitter reunions. Alright, Stimulus Package here for mana. And then what we do, okay, this is... What? No. There we go. I had to click really carefully there. Chaotic Transformation for free. Click the... Oh my goodness! Watsy, can I click? Get out of my way. Click the treasure. Click the creature. Click an enchantment. No planeswalkers. 0 lands. Okay. I don't think it really matters too much the way we resolve this, besides getting that out, and then getting this out. Ah, that's not quite what we wanted. Creature. Done. Can you get out of the way, revealed cards? Discard a card. Elder Dragon War. Sure. Discard this. Draw 2 cards. Not too bad. Want to exile stuff. We can chaotically transform on. We don't have any good artifacts to chaotic transformation on, so maybe we'll just leave that in the graveyard. And then just go for the Dragon War and the Dragon Token. Can do that. That's pretty good. Go ahead, get ourselves some haste. Swing in. And then we got another portal next turn. Find the invoke. Find the invoke. You got this. Double cast and invoke despair. You'd have to like triple cast invoke despair for us to get rid of our one with the multiverse though. The rest. I mean, you get a viral spawning, bitter reunion. That's it. The rest of it is Capricious Hellraisers, which can just get us back whatever you do. Stonebrain, are you going to use a portal? Use it on portal? Portal? I mean, Hellraiser gets the 2 cards out of our hands, which makes sense. But... Wait, what? Oh, because he looked at our freaking library, it rearranged it. Whatever. What is the best way to kill our opponent here? Cast this for mana, I think. Go in with these buckos. Play this for free, and then... Oh wait, no, yeah, we didn't need to play that for free, and then haste it up with this, and then kill them. Alright, finally, a dub. After many mono black matches of much Shieldred nonsense, we have found another dubski. Did we get the combo off? No, we did not. And we really need to hit, we'll play like 1 or 2 more games here, but we really need to hit a, stimulus package with our, chaotic transformation. But these games have been interesting, I will say. Alright, let's try this out. Get the Brotherhood's end, so we can just go keep this, discard that. Just play out that. The reunion, whatever is most irrelevant in our hand next turn. But with a Roteer's Outlook, Swamp Mountain Forest, with some kind of Jund deck. We're gonna actually get rid of this Brotherhood's War because we have the Elder Dragon War up next. Very interesting hand. Bank Buster. Play out the top lane, gain some life. Pass turn. We could have Besage'd their Bank Buster, but I kind of like the land in hand. Probably the wrong play, but we're mostly interested in getting this game rolling. I mean, they could crew their Bank Buster, and then maybe it would become worth. But do we want to take 4 here? Yeah, we can take 4. I think we can take 4. We're gonna come to regret this when they invoke Despair 3 times in a row and we just die. But Beseiju is technically an option. I just don't want to miss out on a land because we pitched the Brotherhood's End. Okay, that's very good. Two treasure tokens, very nice. We just need to top deck a land at this point. A land would allow us to... Actually, it wouldn't allow us to quite do what we want. We'll probably Elder Dragon War first. Though we could Chaotic, or just play the Capricious Hellraiser and hit the Free Brotherhood End. That is something. Now you draw with the Bangbuster. Bum, 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 bum. Jewel Thief coming in. Ouch. Hmm. Kind of want to draw this card and then create the token. Or if we just create the token. No, we draw this card and then next turn we get the token. That way they can't also kill the token and then we can chaotic transformation like we want. We can discard this Brotherhood's End and the Elder Dragon War. Or maybe we discard only one of them because then we're making it so we can potentially miss with his chaotic transformation. Or can miss the chaotic transformation with the Hellraiser that will tutor up. Okay, we'll just go ahead and discard the Elder Dragon War and see what we draw into a land. That is kind of what we wanted to see. Alright, next turn we got the potential for double portal. It only took us 6 turns. Sort of. Yeah, it will take us 6 turns technically. Double portal on turn 6 isn't that bad. We're gonna take 7 damage here if they create this Bankbuster. Though they might go for the draw. Yeah, they're going for the draw. That saves us some damage, which is huge. The opponent could have had us a little bit lower at this point. Perhaps they're worried of what we're going to do next turn, so they want to get the value out of the Bankbuster and not commit too much to the board. I don't really know. No one can really ever say for sure. We're going to get this Elder Dragon War in the graveyard, so this does make it possible to miss with our Chaotic Transformation, or a Capricious Hellraiser. A token. I am kind of scared because they're holding up removal so they can interrupt the chaotic transformation. Maybe we create a 1/1 token so that it's not like they're removing a 4/4 dragon. We do strange things over here, opponent. We make tokens out of our treasures. Maybe we'll pass our second main phase and see if they want to cut down. They don't. Damn it. They did not take the bait. 1 creature, 1 enchantment, Bitterines. Basically the same thing. Lands. Let's get rid of this mountain. Please don't kill the creature. Oh, it goes through. It goes through. What do we get? Not terrible. Enchantment. Okay, that's not bad. I don't think so. Oh my god. That's pretty nice. What do we hit? What do we hit? That's a pretty nice thing to chaotically transform into. My goodness. What is the best option here? Chaotic transformation seems like the most fun. We'll go ahead and do that. We're not gonna actually get rid of that. We'll get a new dragon, new one of those. Yeah, why not get rid of this mountain? Screw the mountain. Maybe we can get ourselves a Mishra's Foundry. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this. There we go. That's that. And then dragon. There's nothing relevant in our graveyard that the go ahead and do this. What do we want to do? Dragon token seems kind of nice. So if they sweep with the board, that might be upsetting. Let's go ahead and do this. 2 damage to our opponent and to our dragons. And then we can use 1 with the multiverse to play off the top of our library, but we'll go ahead and save that for next turn. Don't really want to play this Capricious Hellraiser out into an empty graveyard. And we can start reanimating our opponent's graveyard. It's nice because we have two like killer permanents on our board. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go double block with this. Oh wait, you're giving us the Rex. We're gonna be reanimating your Rex, sir. I'm not sure you understand. Thank you. Yeah. I'm sorry, opponent. I'm sorry. Oh man, we still were slightly off of the combo. Alright, we'll play one more game. That was a lot of fun. That makes those, all those mono black, like, dominated matches where we just don't get to do much worth it. Our opponents have been playing some interesting things. Some interesting things. Ooh, ugh. I mean, since, let's try it. Opponent's probably playing mono red. Got the Mishra sleeves. Mountain, Kamano. If it's a mountain Kamano, I'm gonna be crying. Okay, we'll take it. I don't care if you're controlling this particular moment. Just means you don't kill me in like 4 or 5 turns. Which we'll take. Hopefully they don't counter our stimulus package though. Okay. Are you Esper Scambots? Fortunately, I don't think we have enough lands to chaotic transformation a creature and a ooh, Rafine. Alright, we're gonna have to take a little bit of a beating here for some time. Give it lifelink. Connive 1. Draw a card. Discard something. Rafine is killer. Another Rafine, that's understandable. Alright, turn. Alright, what we can actually do is we can burn down the house and then hope to draw into another land. Go ahead and do that. This forces them to do something interesting and gives us some time. Just Dirtle. Dirtle, find a land. If we find a land, we're in business. Ow. That is not a land. Alright, we'll go ahead play Elder Dragon War. And we'll go ahead and discard the one with the multiverse and draw a card. Next 4, that's not bad. And then next turn we'll get a creature. And then we can kick transformation on enchantment, creature, and artifact. Opponent, please don't hold up like an emperor or something, and then also hold up counter magic. Shieldred, we'll take it. I will take it. You know, honestly, it's a good thing that they're playing out the Shieldred here because we get to kill it with the portal next turn. Do you have a Spell Pierce, opponent? You have 1 mana open. I don't like it. Draw. Yep. Ow. Okay, that's not really what we want to draw, but... Alright, now we got 3 things in our graveyard, so we might miss, but... Honestly, that's not the worst thing. Alright, 1 land. Ah, screw the mountain. Bonk. Do you have any sort of responses? No, they don't. Alright, here goes the land. That's an upgrade. Enchantment. Not exactly what we wanted to see. And treasure. That's gonna turn into a portal. And this turns into chaotic or the Capricious Hellraiser. Draw, discard. Would we be happy to hit another portal off of this? Yeah, honestly, let's go ahead and discard the portal. Not a bad hit. Though if we hit the one with the multiverse and the portal, ow, okay. This regrets were had, okay? I didn't think about that. I would have declined it if I realized Shieldred. I was too focused on just gaming. Pure gaming. Didn't think about the fact that we're gonna get invoked, despaired, and died. Died. Okay, we didn't double hit, which that means we do get a portal. And we get to keep two amazing things in our graveyard. So that when they kill this Capricious Hellraiser, do we want to aggro in? Now we're gonna hold these up as things that can be invoked, despaired. That way the Bitter Reunion dies to invoke despair, and the Capricious Hellraiser dies to invoke despair. Do you have a kill spell for our Capricious Hellraiser? It would make me very happy, sir, if you did. My turn. Okay, we'll just go reanimate the coolest things from their graveyard, known as Shieldred. And do we want Owl or Steel Seraph? I like Steel Seraph here. The Rafine would be kind of cool. Alright, well, we don't get to make any decisions here because opponent has seen enough. Double portal. Not exactly the way I've drew it up, but I think we'll call it there since we're already at an hour. What a fun deck though. When you like if you can play around the different like cards, like the different effects of like Capricious Hellraiser, like can reanimate something from your graveyard, and like Chaotic Transformation wants you to have like certain permanents that you can hit. This deck can perform alright. I mean, we ended up 50-50 in the ladder, right? Roughly, I think. No, yeah, I think we ended 50-50 in the ladder. Actually, I think we were like 46, so maybe I lied. But we did okay on the ladder. Like, granted, this is pretty jank, but when you hit with it, it is so much fun. So I think it makes it worth showing off and sharing with everyone. But yeah, let's go into the specific cards and go to the full deck tech here. Got Bitter Reunion here on 2 mana. This is just a nice enchantment on 2. It sticks around, so we can Chaotic Transformation off of it. If we somehow build together an enchantment, a creature, and like treasure token, like an artifact token from the big score, then we can go ahead and do the full Chaotic Transformation value. Also very nice because we can sack it to give our creatures haste. Allows us to discard those Portal Phyrexias into the graveyard if we just have Hellraisers in hand and we want to just play out a Hellraiser and get a portal at the same time. That's pretty good place to be. We got a lot of ramp with like our cards here at 4, but moving on to 3 mana, we got Brotherhood's End. This card is definitely like a very good include here if you're not going to be going for like the full Chaotic Transformation kind of ramp style where you go for there we go, Careful Cultivation. You can go ahead and channel this, create a token that taps for mana. On top of that, this is not like a creature. You can do it at instant speed, so it taps for mana, and then it's a creature that you can Chaotic Transformation off of. We're not playing into this combo because we really want to hit a Stimulus Package if we can. Because if we hit a Stimulus Package, we can go ahead, create a creature token with it, keep a treasure token, and then if our Hellraiser hits the Chaotic Transformation in our graveyard again, we can do the entire thing like one more time. And in that way we end up with two dragons and 2 portals turn 5 potentially. Actually, yeah, can we do turn 5? We play the Stimulus Package. No, we can't do it turn 5, I don't think. Well, maybe we can. If we play Viral Spawning and then Stimulus Package, we can do it turn 5. So yeah, if you play Viral Spawning turn 4, or turn 3, and then Stimulus Package turn 4, and then turn 5 you roll around, you get another land, you play that land, you'll have one treasure left over after paying for the chaotic transformation. You hit the treasure, the stimulus package, and the viral spawning creature, and you can go ahead, get yourself a portal, hopefully another stimulus package, and a Capricious Hellraiser, and then the Capricious Hellraiser can go ahead and hit that chaotic transformation in your graveyard, and either create like another uh, enchantment, or like chaotic transformation off your enchantment, if you don't hit the stimulus package, or you can, in the case of like something like Elder Dragon War, you can go to the third chapter and have it create a creature token, and you can just get yourself another Hellraiser. So yeah, that's the third spot on the curve, and what we're going for a bit more combo, but we're also using sweepers to kind of stall the game a bit. Um, Granted, I think you could honestly cut these viral spawnings if you wanted to, and then go like this. But oops, I think they're an interesting and fun addition, and they're like a sizable creature on 3, so it's not like a terrible blocker if you don't hit the sweepers. Sorry, I'm getting a drink of water. My throat is healing. Got big score here. Um, this card is nice because we can go ahead and discard our portal to Phyrexia and then just ramp into like a Capricious Hellraiser if we don't have to have the chaotic transformation. We can also just discard the portal Phyrexia and then still like chaotic transformation, and then we chaotic transformation into like a creature. Or if we chaotic transformation into a creature, we can then potentially get the portal back with a Capricious Hellraiser. So there's a lot of ways to like recur things, or like cheat in our big expensive things, because we got both the Capricious Hellraiser and the chaotic transformation. Elder Dragon War, this card is pretty nice. We can sweeper like the small creatures with the first chapter, discard any number of cards and draw that many cards. It's gonna be helpful when we want to discard like our portals and stuff, and then hope to hit them with our Capricious Hellraiser. Um, and then lastly we get the dragon token. Honestly, I have one thing I was thinking about. You might honestly be best off going ahead and getting yourself the Fables in the deck instead of these Elder Dragon Wars, or like doing some mix of Fables, because like Fable's pretty good. The reason I didn't play it in this deck was I wanted to see how it would perform without it. Um, and I wanted to keep the enchantment count low. That's why we're playing viral spawning here instead of like Fables in this spot, because playing viral spawning allows it so that when we chaotic transformation, we're more likely to hit stimulus package, and then we're more likely to just kind of like blow out our opponent in complete in completely awesome fashion. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. You also burn down the house here, or sorry, I guess I gotta cover Sumi's package. Enters the battlefield, creates 2 treasure tokens, and sacrifice a treasure to create a 1/1 white citizen creature token. This is vital because with the stimulus package alone, we can get 3 different permanent types to hit with the chaotic transformation. So this card is huge in this deck. I know like a lot of what people do, or I think I recalled seeing CGB make like a Gruul chaotic transformation deck. He didn't use Sumi's package at all, and I was baffled. This card is like as good as Big Score in chaotic transformation decks, because yeah, you get the 2 treasures, but you also get like the chance to make a creature, and you get like another enchantment that you can chaotic transformation off of. So I really do love Sumi's package for this. Burn down the house. This card is amazing because it's 5 damage to each creature and planeswalkers. Planeswalkers can be a bit of a problem for sweepers, and so these red sweepers do a real good job of dealing with those planeswalkers because they also hit planeswalkers. And then the second option here is a nice thing to hit with the Capricious Hellraiser. If we somehow just only have like a burn down the house in our graveyard, we still get some value out of exiling the burn down the house and casting it for free, because we can create 3 devils that can attack in, and when they die, they deal 1 damage to any target. These devils can also act as like targets for chaotic transformation down the line, which is nice. And yeah, chaotic transformation, we already covered it in the intro. Exiles things and then finds you a card from your library, or you reveal cards from your library until you hit a card that has the same type. So in this case, we only have one set of creatures and one set of artifacts, and then we got a whole series of enchantments and sorceries, but it only really works on permanents, right? So, uh, yeah. And then we have Capricious Hellraiser that helps us get like free cards from our graveyard. It's at random though, so sometimes that can lead to some intense moments where are you going to get the card you need, which can be kind of fun. And then we got one with the multiverse. I just have one copy of it here because, hey, if you chaotically transform into it, that's pretty good. Because then you can just cast like a portal portal to Phyrexia from free or for free in your hand, or you can just play off the top of your library. So it's very nice. I love this card, and I'm glad it will be sticking around in standard when stuff rotates. Portal Phyrexia, obviously one of the biggest cards in this deck. It is kind of our win con. We just the only other option to win the game is to just beat them down with 4/4 flying dragons, which hey, it works. Like, don't get me wrong, like the Portal Phyrexia can be like a bit overkill sometimes when you just get like 2, 3 dragons out there and the opponent can't is like out of cards because you sweepered them or something. Like the dragons do work, but Portal Phyrexia does a ton of work because it helps us clear out that board by making them sack 3 creatures, and then we get to reanimate their things, which is a lot of fun. And that is basically the deck. We got lands here. We're playing a ton of dual lands, or yeah, we're playing a ton of dual lands. I only have one Rockfall Vale, so we are running 4 Rugged Highlands, which is important. Mishra's Foundry, I do think you can get away with running in this deck is 2 colors, and so therefore you're not going to have as many like mana color problems here. Yeah, sure, we do have a lot of double red pips, but this many dual lands makes it pretty easy to run Mishra's Foundry in this situation. And Mishra's Foundry, we saw how it helped us stave off the soldiers there for a bit, even though we ended up punting by not leaving Mishra's Foundries up as a blocker. But hey, do think Mishra's Foundry is a good card to include in this deck. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, consider subscribing if you enjoy arena videos. Let me know what you would change about the deck, or what do you think about the deck. And have a nice morning, evening, night, afternoon, whenever and wherever you're watching.